G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Today I am going to make some jewellery. I know, right? I don't really do much in the way of jewellery, but I made this a little while ago and popped it up on my Facebook page, Pouring Your Heart Out. And I had so many lovely comments about it. I thought I'd show you how I did it. So yeah, it's really easy. But you do need to have some UV resin and a UV resin lamp. And these sort of empty bezels are helpful too. So I'll show you all about the bezels and then we'll go from there. I'll just pop that to the side. Now, I've gone a bit crazy. I know. You know what it's like when you're shopping and you think, oh my gosh, I need that and I need that and I need a bigger one, then I need a smaller one. And anyway, this is what they are. I just searched open bezel and I got a packet of these. So this is the one I used. See how this one's got an extra little loop in there? I just actually cut it out with my little wire snippers, and I just snipped that side. If I can do it again. Snipped it out like that. Doesn't matter too much if you can't get it all out. I mean, get out what you can, but if you can't get it all out, don't worry too much because we're going to fill resin in there anyway, so you probably won't see if there's a tiny little bit still left in there. And I can't really get in there any better than that, I don't think. Oh, maybe a little bit. But I do remember when I did the last one that I couldn't get it all out. I don't know if there's a back and a front. They look the same to me. So anyway, that's what I did. Just sort of snipped out what I could. I will link these down in the description for you, the ones that I got. I got some from Temu and I got some from AliExpress. So I got those, and then I thought it might be nice to do a bigger one, so I got this set. Look at that. I've got to work out where they go, which way they go. I think that one goes up there. They've all got little points on them here, so I think they all go kind of that way. Like, how cool would that be to fill all of those in? Hey, I know. So we're going to do that at some stage as well. Different colours in those. I think that's really cool for those people that like to be, you know, have a bold statement for their jewellery. And then there was these ones as well. And more of those silver ones. There's some silver. Oh, and I got some hearts as well. So I guess there's going to be some I'm going to open it. I guess there's going to be some jewelry videos coming up because I want to do these. Look at that. How cool would that be? I personally love big sort of jewelry statements, necklaces, pendants, you know. You can put some colour in that. I may do some fantasy film in that because it's a nice size for fantasy film. So we'll do that at some stage. That's just some gold ones. They're a different shade of gold. They just look gold when you're buying them. Look at that. It's a bangle. Wasn't sure what I was going to do with that. But anyway, what a whole heap of things. It's more of those triple pieces for pendants, and there's a bit of chain out. The chain I can use today for that. So yeah, look, I got all kinds of things. There's this. They weren't expensive. There's that. I thought that would be really nice, putting different colours into that. I also just made this. That's just a little mold. It's a mold that I've been working on. So yeah, I've just made that. That was my first attempt. I just put some what's it called? Polyurethane white resin in the back. And like I made it in 5 minutes, so yay. That mold, I'm still working on that, but let me know if you're interested in that. Anyway, I've got a whole heap of things here coming up. So we'll go through those one by one later on. All right, let's move those out of the way. So today we are going to work on this little pendant, and I need some tape. This is some UV resin tape, and I just got this from Let's Resin. We'll just cut a piece off. So obviously it's sticky on one side and not sticky on the other side, so we're going to put that down, sticky side up, and push our little pendant onto it. Make sure that it's sticking nicely. Good idea to just use a pop stick or something like that to, you know, make sure that it's pressed down on there. All right, so that's the first step. Now that's not hard, is it? So people that want to be sort of creative, have a hobby with resin, but don't want to, you know, buy gallons of resin, I think this is probably a good little project for you. Now this is just a nail. It's for, you know, curing nail polish and gel nails, I think. So you can buy the Let's Resin one. I don't have one yet. Maybe they'll send me one. I'd like the one that's got the little plastic in the middle, the shelf that does the bottom and the top. If you're listening, Let's Resin, I wouldn't mind one of those because I've only got this one that I bought. But I am using the Let's Resin UV resin. This says clear hard top. And because I've got two little cavities there, I thought I would use these two. So I'm going, because I did like bluey greens on this one, I thought I'd do sort of pinky goldies on this one. So this one is the Let's Resin Interference Pink Mica powder, and this one is the Bronze Pink. So I'm going to use those. And I've got my little stir sticks, and I've just got two little lids here. Move that out of the way because there's make sure that when you're mixing your resin, you've got your UV lamp right out of the way. Otherwise, it'll start curing it. We don't want that. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to put my gloves on. Just make it easier. All right, so what I thought I would do is, yeah, I'm just using these little plastic lids as my stirrers, but you could use whatever you like, little silicone cups. Just going to pour out a blob of each, like so. You don't need a lot. And I will just give them a little bit of a torch because I can see a few bubbles there. But I'm going to stir now anyway, so I'm probably going to make more bubbles. Now, just be aware that UV resin, when you're curing it, it needs to stay transparent. There's no point having an opaque colour and trying to cure like the back of an opaque mould. It's not going to work. So the tape is clear, the resin's clear. We're going to keep our colours clear. So we're just going to pop a little bit in there of that one. We'll see how that goes. And then this one, I was actually wanting like a cream, but I don't have a cream from Let's Resin. I've got lots of different colours, but I don't have a cream. So I thought these two will look nice together anyway. So I may have to add more, but I'm just, in the back of my mind, I'm just keeping in mind that I need these to be transparent colours, so I'm not mixing too much mica powder in them. Otherwise they won't cure. You know, the UV rays won't be able to go through them. See how that's got a bit of like a pink sheen to it? Can you see that? So I thought that would look really pretty with this one, because it's a pink and it's kind of got a bit of a gold sheen to it. And, you know, you could, if you wanted to, use the, the gold bezel to pick up the gold in here. But I thought I was just going to do something just to make that sort of pinky gold stand out more. Put it in a silver bezel. B-E-Z-E-L, bezel. If you're looking for bezels. You can also look under cabochons, but cabochons usually tend to have like a back on them, as far as I know. All right, how are those looking? Looking pretty. Looking pretty. I hope I haven't put too much in this one. All right, so those are looking really good. All right, so I think we'll go lighter to darker. So we'll put the lighter color just in the top piece here. Probably got enough, made up enough resin to do a couple, but we'll just do the one for now. Loving this color. There we go. Make sure it goes right in, and I'm going to make sure that it's domed. Now, I don't mind if it's got like you know, a wavy look or some sort of, you know how mica powder does that. I don't mind that. I actually encourage that sort of mica movement sort of look. And I'll put that in there. Probably this one I needed less mica, because it looks quite dark, and I was sort of more after a more pale kind of a look to match the top one, but I only added a tiny bit. All right, now I think I'm going to have to use my little toothpick just to push that in that little gap there. And there. See, easy, hey? Can you do this? Do you think you can do this? Following me? Now, there are in this little, there's a little gap there and a little gap there. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm going to put a little bit of this color just in those little gaps there as well. And I've gone over, so I'm going to have to just wipe the top, but doesn't matter as long as I get a little bit in there. Can't really see what I'm doing. I need to get my head right over the top, but then you'll see the back of my head, and that's not a good look, is it? On a video, seeing the back of someone's head. All right. Now you could also do this in layers. I'm hoping that it'll cure in one, you know, all in one layer, but if it doesn't, you could do it in 2 layers so that you're not pouring it too deeply. All right, let me just move these out of the way, because I can use those again. Now, if you can put like a bowl or a container over the top of those, and they're not going to cure. You can come back and use those later, so don't think that they're wasted. They're not wasted. All right, now, the best way to clean the edges are with these little micro brushes, and you can buy them in a pack like that. They're great little things, and I just spray a little bit of isopropyl alcohol onto the fluffy end there, and then you can very easily just wipe any excess. Like I said, I can't really see what I'm doing. I think that's it. All right. Oh, working with gloves. All right, now let's cure this. Set it for 90 seconds, and I'll come back to you. All right, so that's had 90 seconds. I'm not going to poke it yet with my little toothpick to see if it's done. I'm just going to give it another 90 seconds, and then once that's done, actually it's not 90, it's 60. I'm looking at it upside down. 60 seconds. So 2 minutes all up, and then I'll flip it over and we'll need to cure the other side. All right, let's have a little look. It's had its 2 minutes. Hopefully it's set. Yay! It's cured. Yay! All right, let's turn it over, and I'm going to do 2 minutes on the back as well, because just in case, you know, the UV light hasn't gone through totally. They are quite transparent when I hold them up in the light, but I'm going to do 2 minutes on this side. All right, let's have a little look and see if it's cured on this side. So it feels cured, but we'll take the little tape off and just make sure that it doesn't feel sticky to the touch. So just check it. Oh, yep, perfect. Not sticky, not sticky. Ta-da! We have made a pendant. And that's, look at that. So cool, hey? All right. Yeah, so like I said, if I had the curing machine that had the shelf in it that does the top and the bottom at the same time. So if you're lucky enough to already have one of those from Let's Resin, then it'll be a lot faster than it was for me. Now, as you can see, there's only a tiny little hole there, and this chain isn't going to fit through there. So you can add something like this. You can actually buy little rings like this in a little kit, in a box, and it's got all different sizes, and you get different colors. I think they're called jump rings. I think. Like I said, I'm not used to doing jewelry. Or there's this sort of one as well. So that pendant's just got the round one on it. Let's see what this one looks like with that on it. So that would look like that. Let's do that. So it's got these two little clasps like that, and all we need to do is basically, with my little pliers, just squish those closed like so. And I think that's it. I think that's done skis. Make sure that they're not going to come apart. Beautiful. Oh, look, I'm so happy. Oh, I get so excited when I make jewelry. I should just do it more often, shouldn't I? All right. Now, of course, you can put on whatever chain you want, because I've got the silver pendant. We're putting a silver one on. And obviously we have to make sure that it's going to fit through there. You can buy these chains pretty cheap, you know, just silver plated. Obviously if you wanted a real silver one. Oh, it went through. I was worried about that, but it went through. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I think this, oh gosh, that's a really long one. It's a really long one, that one. Never mind. Just pop that on for the sake of showing you. All right, so there they are, the two of them. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. All right, let's put that one aside for the moment, and I am going to display this for you nicely. Look at that. Isn't it just gorgeous? And it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it from the mica powder. So pretty. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. And I will see you all again real soon for the next one. I have got lots of pendants to make. Let me know what colours you'd like to see. And I'll attempt to do some more. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye for now.